Hello Year 6, welcome to your maths video for Friday. So we're carrying on in the same book today in the workout book, and we're skipping now to page 38, which is on using data. So we haven't done this in Year 6. You will have done data in previous year groups, but you haven't done it recently, so just try your best. I will explain everything, so you should be able to have a good go. So question 1 says the graph below shows a train journey lasting an hour. So you've been given a line graph, okay? So down the side on the left, it gives you your speed in miles per hour. And then along the bottom is the time, okay? So it tells you at what time or how many minutes into the journey, at what speed they were going, okay? So question A says, for how many minutes was the train travelling at 40 miles per hour? So you just need to read the graph really, really carefully. So go down the side, where am I? Go down the side and find 40 miles per hour. Okay, so 1 square, if you look, is 5 minutes. So between 5 and 10, that's 5 minutes. So we've got 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and then there's no more at 40 miles per hour. So your answer would be 15 minutes. Okay? On B, by how much did the train slow down between the 15th and the 20th minute of the trip? So again, sorry, go along the bottom because we're doing time, aren't we? If we're doing 15 and 20 minutes, go along the bottom to find the 15 minutes. Find what speed they were travelling at 15 minutes. So go up and then go along. Find 20 minutes, go along, see what speed they were travelling, and then work out the difference. Okay? For approximately how long was the train stationary? So stationary means it stopped. So if it stopped, it's not travelling at all, is it? It's not going any speed. So find where it says 0, but it says approximately. So you're not going to know exactly how long it stopped for. You've got to make an educated guess. So you know each thing is 5 minutes, and if it's less than that, it's going to be less than 5 minutes, isn't it? What was the maximum speed reached by the train during the first 30 minutes? So be careful, because it doesn't mean the whole graph, it just means in the first 30 minutes. So go along between 0 and 30. So between these two, between here and here, what was the maximum speed? So make sure you don't, do the wrong bit. And the last one on that one was how much speed was gained between minutes 35 and 40. So again, same for this one. Look at minute 35, see what speed it was. Look at minute 40, see what speed it was, and then see what the difference is. Okay, question 2 then says calculate the mean value for each of the following list of measurements. Now, to find the mean, we add them all together and then divide by how many there are. So, on A, you'd add 14, 15, 17, 21 and 18 all together. So you do some column addition to add all of those together. When you've got your answer then, you will divide it by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'll divide your answer by 5 because there are 5 values in the question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah? So you'll divide your answer by 5 and that'll give you the mean. So same for the next one, you'd add 9, 8, 11, 12, 5 and 3 and then you'd divide it by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You divide it by 6. Okay? Now the bottom one is kind of asking you to work backwards. So it says the mean of the following data is 6 letters. How many letters did Joe post? So we know what the mean was, but we've got to figure out what that missing number is. So I've written it out on here so it's a bit bigger. So if we know the mean is 6, we've got to work backwards, haven't we? So we know that all of these added up and divided by 5 is 6. But we need to know what, on the wrong way around, we need to know what this is. Okay? So you'll need to do 6 times 5. We're working backwards, aren't we? So remember, you would have divided by 5 to work out the mean. So you need to do 6 times 5. 6 times 5 is 30. Okay? You then need to add these up, and work out how many you've got left to get to 30. put that answer in there and then check it works. So make sure you check it works by adding them all up with your number that you've got in there, divide it by 5, and if it equals 6, then you're right. Okay? Remember to always check your answer. Okay, so this is quite new learning. You might have done it in previous years, but it's quite new for us. So just try your best, have a good go. Make sure you email me if you're struggling, and don't forget to send me a picture of your completed page.